to Bad Larry.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Bad Larry Kingdom. I'm your host, Bad Larry, and if you thought we gave up on Moon Knight, well, you'd be wrong. Today's episode covers issue 5 and 6, back to back, baby. Both these covers are by David, with an E at the end, interesting, Parator. And I give both covers an A. They're cool, interesting, and they fit the character well. Pause the video to read the recap, but essentially, Moon Knight and the glitter drug kingpin Achilles Fairchild have both agreed to a duke it out session. Winner takes the streets. Even though the moon god Khonshu, who gives Moon Knight his powers, keeps bringing him back from the dead, he leaves him with scars as a lesson to do better next time. Moon Knight strutting into the ring looks identical to Conor McGregor's billionaire strut, right? The swagger. As Hunter's Moon, the dude kicks ass. As Dr. Bader, the blue hoodie dude, he heals people, or he tries to. But what can you do when the fake news turns people into NPCs? The boy's father refuses to let them help him, and our heroes have to bounce. You can only help the willing, truly. Well, they don't really bounce. Hunter Moon, aka Dr. Bader, is just gonna wait till Daddy Cranky Pants leaves to go to work, and then he'll go back up and give the medicine to the boy. Back to the action. It is Mr. Knight that will be fighting Achilles Fairchild and not Moon Knight. I wonder why that is. I think Moon Knight is the better fighter. But it is a no-ref brawl. Who y'all got your money on? I mean, does Achilles Fairchild have any powers? The internet says he's an Asgardian in disguise, but the evidence suggests he's really just a strong dude who knows how to box and fight well. I do enjoy the duality here. Mr. Knight is jumping into the fight at the same time Tigra is jumping into a fight. Pretty cool structure. And by jumping into a fight, I mean she's ripping old boy's arm right off. What? So old boy here is like a Frankenstein monster knockoff, part of a traveling crew calling themselves the Electric Horsemen. And I guess they come back annually to stir up trouble. Tigra sent him packing. This well-melanated lady in the white suit is called Reese. She's a vampire, and she's working with the good guys. Well, folks, I was wrong again. Even though they were calling him Mr. Knight, it's actually Mark Spector doing the fighting, Moon Knight. They were just being polite using the Mr. It's a straight-up beatdown at this point. Moon Knight has Achilles Fairchild in the rear naked chokehold. Typically, that is lights out for anybody that is human. Even if the person is bigger, that chokehold puts people out quick. Except Achilles just flexes his back, sending Moon Knight flying. What the heck is this guy? Achilles Fairchild was just letting Moon Knight whoop him to test his power level. And now Fairchild is about to let loose for real. Moon Knight's crew descends back into the sewers as they are all wanted by the cops and see a dude in handcuffs hooked to a pole, surrounded by dead bodies and blood everywhere. Khonshu is in Mark Spector's head, coaching him, asking what he really knows about Achilles Fairchild. Maybe he isn't just a hick that's a good boxer, because this boy ain't got no scars anywhere. Skin is as smooth as a baby's bottom. Moon Knight calls out Achilles for cheating. Dude really does have powers. He is a farm boy, but from darn Asgard, dude really is an Asgardian, just slumming it down here on Earth to collect his fortune. And that is how he has access to getting the glitter. He's a god or godling, at least a demigod. And the key here is always believe everything you read on the internet. The internet never lies to you people. As we transition to issue number 6, I will say, comparatively speaking, the art in issue 5 is better than that in this issue number 6. But this art is, well, it's interesting. Very chaotic feeling. Tigra is asking Khonshu through Hunter's Moon, and not so politely, I might say, where the heck Mark Spector is. I am liking Tigra. She is fierce. Pun intended. We travel to Moon Knight's psyche. He did just get the shit beat out of him by a godling. Achilles Fairchild is now having the astral plane convo with his boss, Khonshu. Khonshu is being a real dick, saying maybe he will bring Mark back, maybe he won't. and that Mark annoys him. This is where the art really drops for me from last issue. I don't enjoy how Achilles looks so much smaller and younger in this issue compared to number 5. He's less gritty. The same goes for Mark later in this issue. It's almost like he's from the Archie comics. Achilles is a smart fella. He knows Mark is the agent of a god who keeps bringing him back from the dead. So instead of killing him, he plans to lock Moon Knight up in a dark place, never to see the sun or moon again. A true permanent solution to get rid of Moon Knight. Wow, Khonshu gave Moon Knight the dad talk. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. He is ashamed at Mark for getting so easily fooled into an obvious trap. He said, instead of bringing Mark back to consciousness, he's giving Hunter Moon Mark's location. It's the best he'll do for him now. Dang, Khonshu's tough. Moon Knight's crew are on Achilles' ass. Carver, his bald-headed, melanated assistant, tells Achilles to put his pride away. They are outnumbered. Fighting them right now is a dumb idea. Get rid of Moon Knight. Moon Knight's crew rescue him and drag his busted-ass body back to their crappy little base. The dirty cop is safe for now until Moon Knight comes back to consciousness. It's his call what to do with her. Hunter's Moon can heal Moon Knight up, but he needs a sacred sarcophagus. The traveling is tough as their crappy base is nearly 1 mile underground. The dirty cop also needs her hit of glitter, or she will also die. So for the time being, Tigra hooks her up. As Moon Knight gets back into his head, he and his boss, Daddy Khonshu, says he loves him, beloved son. Aww. Jay? Y'all see what I'm talking about here? Mark looks like he's too young. He's too anime-ish. It doesn't feel like the fit of Moon Knight the character. Anyway, he's apologizing to Tigra for falling into Achilles' trap, putting the team in danger, yada yada yada. And to be fair, he probably doesn't need to do this apology, but Tigra is super feisty, so keeping her chill is just best for everyone. More on Moon Knight and Tigra kiss and make up. Now that Moon Knight knows Achilles is a godling from Asgard, he's going to develop a smarter plan and start taking him down. Be more like Cyclops and less like himself. Actually come up with a strategy rather than just charge in like a bull on steroids, relying on just punching everyone in front of you. Wow, I really am loving this series. Let me know what y'all think of this series as well. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you real soon. Peace.